Welcome back to Washington. This election has reinforced how politically divided America remains. Political opponents should not be enemies, and yet that is too often the reality in this country. How can Americans get beyond that? Our Heather Yourex-West spent the day talking to people about the future.
2020 has been a year where division and inequality has come to a painful head.
It's okay to be on either side at all and disagree about politics. That's what this country is built upon. But when hate is injected into politics, it's what this country is not supposed to be about.
And yet the gap between sides has never felt so wide. This Minnesotan says he couldn't bring himself to even cast a ballot this year.
Well, I think our political system is broken at this point, to be honest with you. The divisiveness that both sides bring to the table.
Because we advocate for things like humane and open immigration and more progress in racial justice, it was pretty disappointing.
Greg King says he had hoped to see a swell of support for immigrant communities at the ballot box. Instead, he feels candidates who campaigned on anti-immigration rhetoric were rewarded instead. In a city where divisions turned to violence earlier this year, the hangover to this election feels heavy. But there is hope here as well.
I think the main thing it takes is being in community with each other, working side by side with each other, and, building, businesses together.
The better you get to know your neighbors, the easier it's going to be to see that they're people who deserve rights. And that's basically it.
Building unity bit by bit. Heather Yourex-West, Global News, Minneapolis.